Hello and welcome to York News, a brief look at what's new and what's happening in York County. I'm Gail Whitaker. Coming up on this edition of York News, the annual Memorial Day ceremony was held at York Hall.
Call to order the York County Board of Supervisors meeting this 21st day of May.
Up first, the Board of Supervisors held its meeting on Tuesday, May 21st. At the meeting, the board presented the Outstanding Youth Awards for 2013. Bruton High School senior Joey Monk received the award for Compassion. Grafton High School senior Morgan Irons received the award for Overall Achievement. Tab High freshman Abby Jones received the award for Courage. And Ryan Sidhu, a senior at Grafton High School, received the award for Community Service. The presentation of the Virginia Municipal League's Where the Rubber Meets the Road Award was made following the Youth Awards. The board approved all public hearing items. These were a resolution authorizing the county administrator to execute an agreement with Wendin LLC, doing business as Williamsburg Charter Sails, to lease docking space at the York County piers on the Virginia Waterfront for the purpose of conducting sailing, sightseeing, educational, and instruction charters and excursions. A resolution to support the need for a Commonwealth of Virginia Enterprise Zone and the desire to apply for an Enterprise Zone designation. A request for a special use permit to authorize the establishment of a catering kitchen as a home occupation at 105 Nelson Drive. A request for a special use permit to authorize the establishment of a group home at 101 Shady Bluff Point. An ordinance to amend York County Code sections by deleting the provision that waivers or exceptions granted by the Chesapeake Bay Board or the Chesapeake Bay Preservation Manager to a proposed project located in a Chesapeake Bay Preservation area will become null and void if the project is not completed or substantial work performed within 5 years. And the proposed secondary system construction budget for fiscal year 2014, which includes the Lakeside Drive turning lanes and the Penniman Road Government Road intersection safety improvements. The board approved all items on the consent calendar, including minutes of previous meetings, the commendation of Janet Haney as Employee of the Quarter, the commendation of the 2012-2013 Youth Commission, and the extension to the transfer station operation agreement between York County and BFI Transfer Systems of Virginia LLC for 3 years. The next meeting of the Board of Supervisors is scheduled for Tuesday, June 4th in York Hall. For more information about the Board of Supervisors meetings, call the County Administrator's Office at 890-3320. The Board's complete agenda, including all supporting materials, is also available on the county's website at www.yorkcounty.gov. Board of Supervisors meetings are retelecast on WYCG TV on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 11 a.m., 7 p.m., and 11 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday at 3 p.m. Programs scheduled for 6 p.m. on the board's meeting dates will be preempted by the live meeting.
We just recently approved the budget, so it's just a matter of a couple days for us to be able to get it online. Okay.
Meetings are also available both live and on demand on the web. WYCG TV programming on the web may be reached by logging on to the county's website and then selecting WYCG on the home page.
10 April, York County Planning Commission.
The Planning Commission's next meeting is Wednesday, June 12th at 7 p.m. in York Hall. There are 4 applications on the agenda. Application number PD 35-13 is a request to amend the conditions of approval for the Reserve at Williamsburg Plan Development by eliminating the requirement for front porches as a condition of reducing the minimum front yard setback from 30 feet to 20 feet for townhouses, duplexes, and single-family detached dwelling units. The property is zoned planned development and is designated economic opportunity in the comprehensive plan. Application number ZM 141-13 is a request to amend the York County zoning map by reclassifying a parcel of land located at 3301A Hampton Highway from limited business to conditional general business. There are no density limits associated with either the LB or GB zoning district, and the comprehensive plan designates the property for general business without density limits. Application number ZT 142-13 is a request to consider amendments to Section 24.1-271 of the York County Zoning Ordinance to incorporate revisions to the temporary family health care structures provisions as mandated by the General Assembly which will allow occupancy by a married couple and extend from 30 to 60 days the time allowed for removal of the structure from a property. And application number ZT143-13 is a request to consider amendments to Section 24.1-409 of the York County Zoning Ordinance to add provisions allowing the operator of a bed and breakfast establishment to request a special use permit to authorize the hosting of weddings and receptions as a commercial venture, subject to various performance standards including but not limited to frequency of events, maximum number of guests, hours of operation, and off-street parking. These applications are on file in the Planning Division office where they may be viewed by the public. The office is located in the County Administration Center at 224 Ballard Street in historic Yorktown. For more information, call the Planning Division at 890-3404. The Board of Supervisors is seeking applications from interested and qualified county citizens to serve on the Board of Building Code Appeals. The board is seeking a licensed plumber and a certified fire protection specialist to fill 2 vacancies. The Board of Building Code Appeals is responsible for hearing and ruling on appeals from the decision of the building official. The board meets when an appeal has been filed. Applications are available online. Visit www.yorkcounty.gov, click on Online Services, and then Board Bank Application. Applications are also available in the County Administrator's office at 224 Ballard Street in historic Yorktown or by calling 890-3320.
Oscar Sofokowicz. He's in grade 6, Tab Middle School.
On Memorial Day, Congressman Rob Whitman presented awards to York County student winners of the York County Remembers Poster and Essay Contest, sponsored by the York County Historical Committee. The presentation was part of the county's Memorial Day ceremony. The fifes and drums of Yorktown played prior to the ceremony.
Their stories are the stories of this nation, and they deserve to be heard, remembered, and honored.
Major General Arthur Bartell was the keynote speaker as we remembered the sacrifices made by our armed forces.
Pork quesadilla or a chicken quesadilla with a little egg on it.
The 7th annual Yorktown Market Day season is now underway. The popular market series is held every Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon at the Waterfront in historic Yorktown, now through Labor Day.
$185.
A variety of items are available for purchase, including fresh meats and produce, breads, soaps, candles, flowers, herbs, artwork, and more.
Falling, yes, I'm falling.
Entertainment is scheduled for each market. Parking is available at several public parking places in Yorktown. For more information, visit www.yorktownmarketdays.com. Coming up on June 1st, Clyde Marsteller, Certified Virginia Master Naturalist, Historic Rivers Chapter, will unpack a suitcase-sized menagerie of insects at New Quarter Park. From 10 a.m. to noon, kids of all ages are welcome to come see all of the amazing, colorful, and chatty creatures he tends to in his zoo and listen to stories about their exploits. For more information, call 890-3500. The Lackey Community Collaboration Task Force is hosting a free basketball league this summer for male teenagers in the Lackey community. Young males ages 12 to 17 living in the woods of Yorktown, Yorktown Square, or any Lackey neighborhood are invited to register now through June 21st. Registration forms can be picked up and returned to the Woods and Yorktown Square rental offices, Lackey Corner Store, and the Boys and Girls Club at Yorktown Middle School. For more information on this new summer program, call Tiffany Little, Senior Regional Service Coordinator for Community Housing Partners, at 369-5284. York County is excited to offer the 2013 Shagging on the Riverwalk Beach Music Concert Series for another year. This 7-week concert series will feature some of the area's top acts playing beach favorites, oldies, Motown, and more. Start your weekend early this summer and join us for these concerts every Thursday night from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m., June 6th through June 20th, and again from July 11th through August 1st. The Band of Oz plays June 6th, followed by the Embers on June 13th. The Colonial Shag Club will again provide shag lessons, demonstrations, club information, and will answer your questions about this popular form of dance. For more information, call 890-3500 or visit www.visityorktown.org. In case of inclement weather, call the Event Weather Hotline at 890-3520 for status updates. A 6-week diabetes self-management program is being offered at the Senior Center of York on Tuesdays beginning June 18th and continuing through July 23rd from 9:30 a.m. to noon. This program is free. Sessions are interactive and teach the skills needed for day-to-day management of diabetes. Please register June 14th by calling the Senior Center at 898-3807. And finally, the Senior Center has a variety of educational and entertaining programs in June for seniors age 55 and their spouses regardless of age. On June 10th, enjoy scrapbooking and greeting cards. Culture Day is June 18th with a theme of Latin for Fun. The Luau and Barbecue are being held June 21st from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Native Plants for Butterflies will be offered June 25th. Health Day is June 26th and features a presentation about the importance of the nation's transplant system. For more information about what is going on at the Senior Center, call 898-3807. The center is located in the Washington Square Shopping Center at 5314 George Washington Memorial Highway. That's all for this edition of York News. Please join us on June 12th for the next edition of York News. Until then, thanks for watching.